huge blessings of Saturn in the sign of Aquarius. Those will be triggered or activated by the transit of Mercury joining Saturn in the sign of Aquarius. Mercury and Saturn are best friends, very good friends. And so this will enhance the blessing. In fact, this is the last phase of Saturn in Aquarius. So you'll see all those huge blessings of this powerful planet in its Mula Trikona sign. And it'll be a blessing for all the 12 rising signs. See which areas you'll see powerful blessings and what you can do right now to prepare yourself and you set things in motion in different areas of life. First of all, Aries rising, we're discussing the transit of Mercury in the sign of Aquarius for these, 16, 17 days. Now, Mercury, Saturn has been in the Mula Trikona sign for a while, over 2 years. Now, Mercury will trigger that. Mercury and Saturn are really best friends. They're very, very good together. So now Saturn will give very powerful results in the sign of Aquarius. So that's your 11th house for Aries rising. So this is the time to set, clarify your vision. Vision meets precision. Precision of Mercury. Vision is a strategy and vision, that's Saturn. So everything related to your 11th house, these are the 3 weeks or 2.5 weeks to, uh, think and plan and implement projects or develop strategy around your finances, first of all, how you can improve your income. Very powerful 2.5 weeks to do things to improve your finances, or you'll get a lot of opportunities, a lot of good ideas, or good increase in, you'll see increase in your finances. Then your social circle also. Really excellent time to be on social media. Mercury's communication, 11th house is reaching out to the masses. Literally, you can start, YouTube channel or more presence on the internet. Then also in terms of your friend circle will, that'll increase. You'll have your desires fulfilled. But this is the time for you to go out and communicate, talk to people, social media, friends, do lots of marketing and sales for your business if you have any business. So this is powerful time to get the final blessings of Saturn in Aquarius, Mula Trikona Saturn. This is giving a huge boost to your career. Saturn is the 10th lord and the 11th lord, and it's getting the power of Mercury. So focus on communication, written and verbal, both. Basically, grow your business. If you're a professional, 11th house is the gains from your business, and so Mercury is business ideas and communication, networking, all of that. And also better relationship connection with your older siblings, and basically making money through your communication, through your intelligence. That's the big theme here. So set projects in motion, think of ideas, and also you can implement those. But if not, at least get things in motion, set the foundation. So that's for Aries rising. Next is Taurus rising. For Taurus rising, Mercury will be joining Saturn in the sign of Aquarius for 2.5 weeks in your 10th house. So literally, this is going to jumpstart. This is going to give you massive ideas, opportunities, or even success right away in your career. You'll see expansion. You'll see there'll be better communication with your superiors, and you'll be. So this time is good for you to do lots of communication in your business, in your work. So basically, talk to people, network, and also, do a lot of business deals. Mercury in the 10th house. So all of those blessings of Mula Trikona Saturn in your 10th house of profession, you've been waiting for more than 2 years. Saturn has been here. So now it'll be triggered because Mercury and Saturn are very powerful, good friends. This could also mean a boost to your ninth house matters because that's the ruler of ninth house, also sitting in the 10th house, getting all the power as Mercury joins the Mula Trikona sign. So, being a guru, sharing your wisdom, higher studies, spiritual path, discussion with the gurus, all of those. So, ninth house, 10th house matters will get a lot of boost. And Mercury is one of the planets for money for you. For Taurus rising, Mercury is the second lord and the fifth lord. So, that planet will be joined by the planet of career and karma, that is Saturn. So literally, this is the time for making money, thinking of projects and ideas and new business, also setting up new business, starting new business. All of that will be very wonderful, powerful for you for the rest of your life. So this is pretty much setting the foundation. And Saturn comes back in a sign after 25, 26, 27 years. So this is a very powerful last 2 months of Saturn's transit in Mula Trikona sign Aquarius. So it will give you all the blessings, and these are very, very pivotal for you to focus on your career. Next is Gemini rising, Gemini Lagna, Gemini ascendant. We were talking about the Mercury's transit in the sign of Aquarius. This is massive support for any kind of higher education or, gaining wisdom, spirituality, spending time with your gurus, you being a guru, communication, communication with your gurus, with your teachers, or you yourself being a guru and talking about things and sharing your wisdom, but also having a business orientation to that. So maybe something to do with, spiritual business, or if you are on the spiritual path or in a career which is about spirituality, this is going to be fantastic. This is also going to be really good for travel, long distance travel. And now Mercury's transit here will actually give you very precise focus and understanding of your own dharma, your own spiritual path. So Mercury will bring lots of clarity. Mercury is analytical thinking, and that's why I've written here: vision with meets precision. And so your vision about your dharma, about your spiritual path, will become crystal clear, and that'll become clear through discernment. Mercury is buddhi. And also through communication with your gurus. And as I said, so spend more time with your Sangha. Go to the temple, sit at the temple. That's the ninth house. And travel, long distance travel, pilgrimage, all of that will be very, very powerful. And that could mean not just spiritual wisdom, but also like PhD or higher studies in any field. Those are also going to be excellent. So these 2.5 weeks doesn't mean you'll finish your studies, of course. This means, setting things in motion or applying for a school or something. So those are the things indicated by this transit. Very powerful. So basically, Saturn will be giving all the blessings of being in the Mula Trikona sign in the next 2.5 weeks, these 2.5 weeks, before it moves out of sign of Aquarius. So that's for the sign of Gemini. Next is Cancer rising. We're talking about Mercury's transit in the sign of Aquarius for a short 2.5 weeks. This is going to be monumental because this will activate the blessings of Saturn's transit in the Mula Trikona sign of Aquarius. And because Saturn and Mercury, they're very good friends, and Mercury gives discernment, Mercury gives intelligence and precision. Mercury is analytical planet. So this is great time for a Cancer rising to dive deep into research. Also esoteric wisdom, discernment, what is real, what is not real. You may also get huge inheritance or some money from other people or shared resources. This will be very transformative period for you. But money-wise, you will get lots of wealth, or at least some projects or ideas to gain wealth. And analytically also, you will understand the secrets of the universe. That's the 8th house. And Mercury is also intelligence. Mercury is education, also knowledge. And so this is excellent time for you if you are in that field or ever were interested to start learning some esoteric subjects like astrology, enroll in some courses. You'll do really well. This is like doing research in a spiritual field or like self-realization. 8th house is connection with the universe, secrets of the universe. So those will be at your disposal. So start something during these 2.5 weeks. And then also giving donations is a good remedy for the 8th house, this powerful activation of 8th house in your chart. So get ready. Some secrets will be revealed to you. You may get some windfall of money, some sudden wealth from unexpected sources, or wealth of other people. So if you're in the finance industry, this is excellent, absolutely powerful combination transit for you to dive deep into projects or new initiatives or new opportunities. So that's for Cancer rising. Next is Leo rising. Leo Lagna, Leo ascendant. For Leo, this transit is going to be in your 7th house. Mercury is going to enter Aquarius and it'll be there for 2.5 weeks. Now, Mercury and Saturn are very good friends, so this will activate all the blessings and the power of Saturn being in Mula Trikona sign of Aquarius. So this means this is the time for you to develop very powerful partnerships. Both in terms, so you may actually have some good news or opportunities in terms of meeting somebody if you've been looking, but also in your own relationship. This is the time to focus on communication. So talk to your partner, communicate, sense of humor, and also business ideas, business deals, and get into big partnerships. that'll serve you for the rest of your life. This is, see, Saturn is long-term strategy. Saturn thinks about the rest of your life, not just for next month or next year. And so this 2.5 weeks is actually like setting the foundation or get the ball rolling. At least initiate some conversations, send out some important emails for partnerships, especially like these business partnerships with big people, one-on-one discussions. And think outside the box, the sign of Aquarius, and think, deeply analytical, like do a lot of intellectual discussions and intellectual query into your partnerships. So essentially, doing business with your partners will be very, very successful, very fruitful during these 2.5 weeks. Next is Virgo rising. For Virgo rising, this transit is taking place in your sixth house. So Mercury will be in Aquarius for these 2.5 weeks. That will completely trigger the powerful results of Saturn being in Mula Trikona sign in Aquarius, because Mercury and Saturn are very good friends. So that means you will have all the blessings of Saturn transiting through your sixth house: better health, better self discipline in terms of daily routine. You may help other people, a lot of people, volunteer, really powerful progress and recognition and opportunities in your job. That's the sixth house. And also dealing with the enemies. So you will actually be able to deal with obstacles and enemies through your intellect and through even your sense of humor. And this is a great time to get into businesses or any business ideas related to health, or even legal matters, or helping other people volunteer. So those areas will flourish. So it's a very short transit. It may seem like, oh, what might happen? But the thing is, this is about either you may actually see opportunities or wonderful, results regarding the eighth, sixth house. But more importantly, from your side, you should initiate, you should start, you should put into practice, or at least, think of ideas around the sixth house. That means your health, volunteer, your job, legal matters, dealing with the enemies. And sixth house is also, paying back or paying off your loans and debts. So this is excellent for all those areas. So that's for the Virgo rising. Next is Libra rising. Libra rising, this transit will be in your fifth house. So Mercury's transit in Aquarius will trigger the blessings of Saturn in Mula Trikona sign of Aquarius. So these are the last 2 months of Saturn's transit in Aquarius before it goes over to Pisces. But among these last 2 months, also, these 2.5 weeks are absolutely fantastic. So first is you may get good results, or some good news, or it'll be good for your romantic relationships. If you are into one or looking for one, that's great. Secondly, this is absolutely fantastic for your children. They'll have some positive things going on in their life, or they'll do lots of business, a lot of creative work, give birth to a lot of creative ideas. That applies to you also. So this is going to be massively creative period for you. And then also stock market, you may see better results in the speculative investments. Of course, this is not a video for financial advice, but nevertheless, this will trigger your creativity, the gains through speculative investments, and also education, more like, not like PhD level, but say graduate level. So those areas will flourish. And remember, this is only the last 2 months of Saturn in Aquarius. But these 3 weeks will complete 2.5 weeks will be best, because Mercury and Saturn are very good friends, and they don't have any malefic influence from any other malefics during this transit. This will also be good for several other areas of life, especially real estate or your home renovation. You may change homes. So all those will also have positive impact. That's for Libra rising. Next is Scorpio rising. Scorpio rising, this transit, we're talking about Mercury's transit in the sign of Aquarius for only 2.5 weeks. It's a very short transit. And so this period will be fantastic with respect to your fourth house matters. That means in your home, you may literally maybe buy a new home, or do some improvements in your current residence. This will also give you better results in any real estate investments or buying a vehicle. It's an excellent time. And then also inner happiness. So you'll work on intelligently through your intellect to figure out what makes you happy. That's fourth house. Fourth house is Sukhasthana, all the comforts and inner happiness. And Mercury is the planet of discernment and intelligence. So through intellect, you will discover what makes you happy. So that means it's a good time for lots of meditation and self reflection. But also at your home, you can invite people for discussions, spiritual discussions, and do lots of meditation. Uh, and then also this period will be better for your mother also. Some good things will happen in her life, or your connection with her will also improve. So overall, in your home environment will be much better, more communication. So the another recommendation is establish more communication with your family members. From your side, initiate conversations and discussions. And especially how to help the humanity. I mean, that's the whole idea of Aquarius, and that's in your fourth house. So discuss with your family members how you can be of help to the humanity. So all those areas will flourish. That's the transit of Mercury in the sign of Aquarius for Scorpio rising. Next is Sagittarius rising, Sagittarius Lagna ascendant. Uh, we're talking about Mercury's transit in the sign of Aquarius. That'll be your third house for Sagittarius rising in your third house, only for 2.5 weeks. This is a very short transit, but this is extremely powerful and meaningful because this will trigger all the blessings of Saturn in the sign of Aquarius. See, Saturn is about to leave Aquarius after 2 months, end of March. And so this is the time when it'll give all the blessings of very powerful Saturn in Aquarius. So that means for you, massive period for communication, marketing, sales, written communication, learning some new skills, going door to door, or local area networking, meeting people, organizing some webinars, and then also learning some new skills. That is third house. And then third house is the younger siblings also. So you'll have better connection, communication with your younger siblings, and also close friends. So this will bring better friendships and also better relationship with your neighbors. So make use of this powerful window and focus on communication. That could be both written and, uh, like emails, newsletters, and also social media because it's trines to your 11th house as well. So all the blessings of Saturn and Mercury, they are very good friends, and Mercury will trigger Saturn. So through your intellect, through your communication, through your sense of humor, through your diplomacy, reach out and it'll be good for expanding your business and overall connection relationship with your friends and younger siblings. And then also learning some new skills, especially with your hands, like learning guitar or piano or any instruments. All of those areas will shine for you during these 2.5 weeks. Just set things in motion, start some projects, but literally you could also see actual good news or results in those areas during these 2.5 weeks. So that's for Sagittarius rising. Next is Capricorn rising. This transit is taking place in your second house. Saturn and Mercury will be together in the second house. Now, Saturn is in Aquarius. It's Mula Trikona sign. That is very, very powerful position for Saturn. And Saturn has been here for more than 2 years, but now it's a very pure energy of Saturn and Mercury, very good friends. So you'll see all the blessings of Saturn being super strong in the second house. So this is absolutely fantastic for you for finances. Second house is our accumulated wealth. Saturn is the planet of karma. Mercury is the planet of business and communication. So better opportunities for wealth and finances for you. And secondly, this is good time for you to give speech, webinars, use your voice. Mercury is the planet of communication. Second house is the house of speech. So this is perfect for you to really use your speech. It'll be very powerful. It'll come from a very deep source, and you'll come across as a very mature and a learned person. Also better relationships with your family in general as well, and it will also bring focus to your diet. So you may start some new diet, or you'll eat better and more healthy. So but this will be the trigger, like setting a new diet routine and stuff. So that will you'll sustain that, because Saturn is the planet of long term for the rest of your life. Whatever Saturn does or gives in a particular house, that is for the rest of your life. So the last 2 months of Saturn in Aquarius, but these 2.5 weeks are critical. These are very, very powerful. You can say the essence of Saturn in Mula Trikona Aquarius. These are the 2 weeks which will give you the full results of that powerful placement of Saturn in the second house. So that's for the sign of Capricorn. Then we have Aquarius rising. This will be absolutely fantastic for you. See, Saturn has been in your Lagna, in the Mula Trikona sign, for over 2 years. And, there have been ups and downs. There are other aspects, things happening. But right now, for these 2.5 weeks, it's going to be absolutely fantastic, pure energy activation of Saturn by its friend Mercury. And Mercury is the planet of discernment, intelligence, communication, business, sense of humor, diplomacy. And so you'll do a lot of self-reflection, like discernment. Who am I? Is this real? Is this real? That's like Buddhist way of reaching the highest realization. So a lot of improvement, like self-development, who you are, and also uh, you'll be very good at communication and presenting yourself. This will also be good for your health. You may start some new health routines, much more focus on your physical body. That's the first house. And then also your immunity will improve. So basically, this will lift the whole chart because your Lagna Lord, Saturn, is getting a boost from its very close friend, Mercury. So that means all areas of life should improve or give you opportunities, new ideas. So just very overall, very positive period. Among all the 12 signs, Aquarius stands to gain the most during these 2.5 weeks. So be very positive, do lots of projects, initiatives, ideas, opportunities will come your way. So that's the for Aquarius rising. Next is Pisces rising, Pisces Lagna, Pisces ascendant. This transit is taking place in your 12th house. This is very powerful because this short 2.5 weeks will actually trigger the power of Saturn in Aquarius, Mula Trikona Rashi. So Mula Trikona means Saturn is very, very, very strong in Aquarius. It's been here for last over 2 years, but this is very pure and strong activation of Saturn. So the last 2 months of Saturn in Aquarius, but these 2.5 weeks is the peak of that. So you'll get a lot of success from maybe foreign projects, foreign travel. It will be good, foreign people, and then also activation of your subconscious mind. 12th house is our subconscious mind. And Mercury is the planet of discernment and intelligence. And through your intellect, figure out, reach your subconscious mind, activate your subconscious mind. So past life regression, energy healing, hypnotherapy, all those will be good. And also, this is a great time for investments. Saturn and Mercury in the 12th house, powerful, absolutely good period for doing big investments. And you may actually also have gains from your earlier investments or from your foreign people, foreign projects, and foreign things. So this will trigger your 12th house absolutely. And you'll receive the blessings of Saturn the last few weeks of Saturn in the sign of Aquarius. So it'll give you all the blessings of being very strong in the Mula Trikona sign of Aquarius. So that's all for all the 12 rising signs. If you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. And also, if you want to learn astrology or you want to find your purpose in life or have questions about life, you can book a consultation or join our courses at VedicAstrology.com.